Welcome. We are going to be looking at 3 ways to make practicing scales more interesting because practicing scales can get a little bit monotonous after a little while. So I've got 3 little tricks that I use to keep me on my toes, and they also help me to develop, extra dexterity and my ear and all the good things. So my first tip or trick is to play your scale one hand staccato and one hand legato. So this is really challenging to do. It's going to be really, really good for developing hand independence. So I'm going to demonstrate this for you in C. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a nice, smooth legato scale in my right hand. And I'm going to play a staccato scale in my left hand. But I'm going to do it at the same time. So it's going to sound like this. What? And then I'm going to flip it around. So I'm going to play my left hand legato and my right hand staccato. So this took me some time to develop. It's really, really tricky. But the thinking is on one side you're connecting with maybe smooth. If your left hand's going to be staccato, I imagine that my hand is literally sort of jumping like raindrops, or you could pretend like the keyboard is hot where your left hand is playing, so you come off the note. The next tip I have is to play harmonized scales. So what this will do is it'll help you to identify the relationship, get comfortable with the relationship between majors and their relative minors. And it's also really good for hand independence. So what I mean is I'm going to play, in this example, a G major scale with my right hand. I know that a G scale has an F sharp. And instead of playing a G major scale in my left hand, I'm going to play its relative minor, which is 3 half steps below the root note. So 1, 2, 3. So my minor scale is going to begin on E. Now an E natural minor has an F sharp, just like its relative G, and then the rest are white keys. There's your natural minor. So if I play them at the same time, they sound really pretty. And my left hand is experiencing a different sensation than my right hand because of where the sharps line up. And then my last trick is to play your scales with your eyes closed. So this is like a really good test to see if you know your scale super well. So I find my hand position. So in this case, I'm going to be playing an A major scale. Set my hands up, close my eyes, and then play my scale. And I can play with varying speeds. No problem. So there's 3 ways for you to explore your scales in kind of a new light. I hope they make them more exciting for you, and we'll see you next time.